Memphis, 1962. Elvis Presley leaned against the backstage wall of a sold-out concert venue, his rhinestone-studded jumpsuit glittering under the lights. But fame fell heavy tonight. A question gnawed at him. Would people love the king if he weren't the king? The idea hit him like a bass line. He'd shed his iconic look, step into the shoes of a man down on his luck, and see how the world treated him when the music stopped. Weeks later, under the dim glow of a motel room, Elvis finalized his disguise. A ratty leather jacket, grease-smeared jeans, and a scruffy wig hid his jet-black pompadour. Makeup artists added shadows under his eyes and dirt to his hands, erasing the charm that made crowds swoon. When he glanced in the mirror, Elvis gasped. The reflection was a broken man, a shadow of the hip-shaking legend. He chose the blue suede spoon, a retro diner in Memphis frequented by slick-haired teens and polished couples. The jukebox played his hits, but no one would expect him here. As he pushed open the diner's chrome-trimmed door, the scent of grease and coffee hit him. Patrons in poodle skirts and leather jackets glanced up, then frowned. A waitress named Loretta, chewing gum and balancing plates, froze mid-step. "Can I help you?" a hostess drawled, eyeing his frayed cuffs. "Booth, ma'am," Elvis mumbled, deepening his southern drawl. She hesitated, eyeing the no loitering sign. "We're about to close." Elvis lingered, heart pounding like a jailhouse rock. Before the hostess could shoo him off, Loretta swooped in. "I'll take him, Darlene." She led him to a sticky booth near the kitchen, ignoring the stares. Elvis ordered a root beer float, a cheap test of patience. The diner's whispers cut sharper than a switchblade. "Ought to call the cops," snorted a man in a fedora. "Smells like trouble," a teen giggled, twirling her soda straw. Loretta, though, treated him kindly. She refilled his drink for free and tossed him a smile. "Y'all need anything else, sugar?" As Elvis nibbled a stale fry, the manager stormed over. "Time to go, buddy. You're scaring the customers." Elvis stood, his voice suddenly smooth as molasses. "Just one more thing, sir." He yanked off the wig, wiped the makeup from his face, and slicked back his hair. The room erupted. "Elvis!" A woman screamed, nearly dropping her milkshake. "That's him!" a teen shouted, pointing at the TV playing Jailhouse Rock. Elvis nodded, his hip cocked in that iconic stance. "Yes, sir. Tonight, I wasn't Elvis Presley, just a fella folks thought wasn't worth a dime. But Loretta here?" He gestured to the stunned waitress. She saw a man, not a misfit. The crowd fell silent. Fedora Man turned beet red. The giggling teen hit her face. Elvis pulled a crisp $100 bill from his boot, a fortune in '62, and handed it to Loretta. "For your kindness," he said. Then he grinned, all charm and rebellion. "And how about you join me on stage tomorrow? Reckon Memphis ought to hear your voice." Loretta's hands trembled. "Me? But I'm just a waitress." "Ain't no just," Elvis interrupted. "Talent's talent, darlin'. Don't matter if you're serving pies or singing blues." The next day, headlines blared. Elvis rewards Diner Angel. "Kindness is king." Loretta sang backup at his concert, her voice shaking the Graceland gates. The diner, once a greasy relic, became a pilgrimage spot for fans clutching 45s and hoping for miracles. And Elvis? He hung the ratty disguise in his mansion, a reminder that fame fades, but dignity don't.